It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin, saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
Savage.
This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Real news, it's not fake news.
Answer along the line.
Am I allowed to say that? Oh, I'm not political. Anyway, guys. So yeah, we're ready. 1 second.
The left are liars. Stop the fucking bullshit.
Bye. Go home to mommy.
An army or a group. It only takes one person to fight for freedom.
Savage. Undefeated.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition here on Savage Unfiltered. I am your host, Michael Gardner. Welcome to the show, guys. Before we get to the show, always want to throw those sponsor ads in and people that make the show what they are today. Want to give a big shout out and special thanks to Blackout Coffee. They've been sponsoring the show now for quite some time. If you use the promo code Mitch G20, that's MICH G20, guys, you're going to get 15% off your entire order by going to blackoutcoffee.com. Amazing coffee, guys. They stand by their word. Delicious stuff, guys. We're going to throw that promo code in here for you guys for Blackout Coffee, guys. So you're going to want to scan that QR code, guys, and you're going to get amazing savings here from us here from Savage Unfiltered. So check them out, guys. They have a lot of different types of blends. They stick to their patriotic type of coffee beans. So check them out. Hey, I love them. Maybe you will too. Blackout Coffee Company. Tremendous. Also, too, guys, want to say thank you to Live Rishi. That's right, guys. Live Rishi. What is Live Rishi? Well, Live Rishi, guys, is CBD products. Okay? And they are organic type of products for maybe a rash or, you know, maybe you have a mosquito bite and you want to put that little Rishi rub on it, right? You know, fucking mosquitoes. They're all over the place here in Florida. So rub that little Rishi balm type of rub on it, and it's going to heal it right up, guys. Scan this QR code, guys. You'll get 20% off on us. LiveRishi.com. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure, there we go, of having them on the show. Today, Junior. So anyway, guys, back to the show. Welcome, guys. I want to, where to start, guys? For those who have been paying attention to the show this past week, we had a great show on Thursday. Got into a lot of personal thoughts of mine and views of what I've been doing for this past week. Took a little week off from podcasting from last week. Took my daughter to a couple places and attended a private event at SeaWorld for their beer fest. It was a Bob Mitzvah. And oh boy, did I have fun. I had fun and I had a little too much drinky that day. So but yeah, it was always a good time going over to SeaWorld there and, you know, drinking with some good friends. And, you know, their daughter had celebrated their 13th birthday. So that was always good, you know, to see, you know, friends that are almost like family members to me. And the only thing I didn't like putting on, guys, I'm not gonna lie, was the fucking the hamaka, the yarmulke thing. Did I say yarmulke? Hamaka, right? No, that's what you. It's a music instrument. A yarmulke. There we go. I had a yarmulke I had to put on my head, and I did not like it. I just, for one, I'm not really Jewish, and two, I was doing it for respect to my friend, and his family, and their daughter celebrating their 13th birthday. So, but other than that, I had a blast. It was beer there. It was very strong beer. We had all the beer from the local vendors in the Orlando and Central Florida area. It wasn't your, chain beer. It wasn't your Budweiser, your Miller Lite or Coors Light. It was all like, organic beer, right, Shaky? Organic beer that I thought was more fresh than your typical Budweiser and more stronger. Oh my God, I was drinking this one beer that literally put me on my ass. It was like, what, fucking 15% alcohol volume in this damn thing. I mean, one sip and I was like, whoa, almost fell back on my head.
Drop your drawers, get going. Drop your pants, nothing showing, you feel confident and clean.
Feeling confident starts by dropping the toilet paper and picking up Dude Wipes, the extra large flushable wet wipe that clears instead of smears.
Bottomless confidence, clean and skin free. Drop your pants and show off your Dude Wipes clean on Dude Wipes clean undies.
Dude Wipes, best clean, pants down.
A wise man once said, it's the little things that count. And by the looks of things, I agree.
Hard to look at me. But yeah, that was my my little venture out to SeaWorld last weekend. Had a blast. We're supposed to do a live stream that day, but got home around about 1 o'clock in the morning. I was there all day from like 12 o'clock in the afternoon to like almost 1 o'clock. The park closes at 10, but it was a private event. They allowed us to stay there till like 12, but we didn't leave like the actual venue until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. They were getting a little upset. They were like, all right, guys, you have to go. It's time to go and everything else. And I didn't want to go. I was having a blast. The music, the beer was flowing. I had some shots that I normally don't do. I was on like Mellow Street. I was like, whoa, this is great. This is really, really cool. Really cool. And then fast forward, I had a haircut. As you can see, guys, clipped it a little bit. The fucking salon did a little damage right here on the corner of my head. And yeah, that you could see this past Thursday when I did the show. I literally gave this woman a new name. I think I was cussing just about every cuss word possible in that salon. I mean, she's like literally ripping my fucking hair out of my head, ripping it, like cutting it, and then what are you doing? So that was fun. That was fun stuff. But we're going to talk about today different things here. I want to talk about the possible recap of Mitch McConnell, Rose and Mitch. You catch that episode yesterday. We did an episode yesterday, Friday, actually. Rose and Mitch. First of all, what's your thoughts on Rose and Mitch?
Yeah, you're breaking up a little there, Michael. Check your microphone connection. But yeah, I mean, I'm not a hyper-partisan person. I say the same thing about everybody, right? We've said it over and over and over here. Principles, not personalities. go to savagearmy.com. You can get a shirt with that on it. You know, Dianne Feinstein. Got to get her ass out of the Senate.
Joseph reminded me. Yeah.
Fetterman. I mean, all these clowns. Got to go, including Mitch McConnell from the Senate. Now, Mitch McConnell's situation is a little different than Feinstein and Fetterman, right? McConnell actually fell months back, has a closed head injury. So his staff is claiming, yeah, there's some damage from that, but he's recovering. They may say the same about Fetterman. The stroke, he had a stroke. He's, his capacity is diminished, but he will recover. My father had many strokes. You don't recover from those that well.
Joseph, I'm not, I know, principles, not personalities, but I mean, we're not talking about principles or personalities. We're talking about a senator here that literally is at an ending point in his career as a senator, where he's showing high levels of dementia, high levels of Alzheimer's. He's at that age where everybody gets it, man and woman. Hopefully you don't want to get it, but you're going to get it. It's part of life. You forget, your brain goes backwards, like almost like if you're, being birthed again, right? Where a baby doesn't really understand things. They have to, the brain has to condition. It's the same thing with an elderly person, but it takes them a while to understand or contrast questions and thoughts and everything else. And, when I seen that video circulate on social media where the reporter asked Senator McConnell on his thoughts of re-election in 2026, he clearly understood the question to an extent, like a snap of a finger. He was like, what the hell are you talking about?
I did.
Getting waterboarded.
But it's so good.
Why is it still going on?
It's good. You can be done.
You got enjoyment out of this, didn't you?
I
did. Hi guys, I'm so excited because I just got my knee undies in the mail. This is so soft. It's their triangle bralette. Everything comes in a size extra small to 4XL. And it's so comfortable. When I tell you, it fits the body so nice. It's so soft and the color's so cute. They have so many other colors as well. And I just love this one. And the best part is, MeUndies is BPA and PFA free, so you can feel good on the inside and out. Thanks, guys.
Savage on Well, the principle here is term limits. And the personality here is Mitch McConnell. I'm not giving Mitch a pass because he happens to have an R next to his name. I call out Fetterman, Feinstein, and McConnell. They're all too old. They've all lost a step. They are not fully there. They're not fully functional. It's one thing to be just a senator, like I saw on Newsmax. A Republican analyst who was cutting Mitch. some slack. That, maybe he needs to step down from the leadership role and just be a senator. No, no, no. It's time for him to move aside and retire. Announce, stay till the end of this term. Okay, that would be fine. I'd be fine with that. But announce your retirement. Let somebody else, get on the ballot, because he's due up in 2024. It's time for a new senator from Kentucky.
We do not break. We never give in. We never back down.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you heard Joe Biden. We never break. We never back down. I mean, that's what seems Mitch McConnell says. But Mitch McConnell wants to blame it on sandbagging, Joseph. He was like, I was sandbagged. I was sandbagged.
Yeah, well, it was. He did trip and fall and hit his head. So, again, it's not quite the same as the Feinstein thing.
I mean, I'm not making fun of the guy, Joe.
No, you're not.
I'm not making fun of the guy, but I mean, he's at that age where he has to do the American public, what's right for the country, resign, and live out the rest of your glory of your life. Go back to your mansion, your beautiful house there, and just live out the rest of your life. Let somebody take the mantle there of your place and go on with your life. It's a national embarrassment when you have reporters trying to question this man and he sits like a fucking totem pole on national television.
Here's a good opportunity for him to handpick his successor, right? I'm not asking he immediately resign, although I do think he should step down from Senate Majority Leader. And, say, Mr. Smith is my hand-picked successor. I'm going to retire at the end of this term. Please elect Mr. Smith in 2024. Go out with some dignity, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's been in politics a long time. It's not like he's never made great policy before. He has. There was some great policies and agendas that came under his belt, but now he's not there. A lot of people poking, the term frozen Mitch or, frozen McConnell. He's freezing, where you actually have your handlers and your aides that have to go over by the mic and say, excuse me, Mr. Senator, we need a statement. If you're rerunning again in 2026, did you understand? They said that. And then did you see the one handler? She was loud as could be. Senator, are you rerunning again? Did you understand the question? I mean, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, here's a new hashtag we can coin. McDonald's, McFlurry, McConnell. Right? All them M's. McDonald's, McFlurry, McConnell, because he's frozen like a McFlurry.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's frozen. But here's my question, Joseph. All right, we're going to put on the screen here about division, right? Is division to play for going into these top geopolitical risks for 2023, going into 2024? Will it affect the geopolitical narrative? What do you think, Joseph?
Well, absolutely. I mean, we're already seeing it, obviously. Everything is about identity politics. And, again, it's not for them, it's more about personalities than principles. It's, our guys are okay. It's hypocrisy, right?
Yeah.
You can't say, stand up for McConnell and be saying Feinstein's got to go. Or talk about Fetterman's incapacity or Biden's, without also criticizing McConnell. It's about being consistent. Principles, not personalities. I'm not going to stick up for somebody just because they have an R by their name.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. But I don't know. Politics gives me a headache today. It really does. Sometimes I don't even want to talk about politics. I mean, it's a complete circus of what we're seeing. And the circus is being led by the mainstream media. They're the ones that are controlling all of it. So first of all, if they don't like somebody, especially the media, they could pitch that on the 10 o'clock Channel 5 news and say that we don't understand why there's supporters of Donald Trump still supporting him after he has been arrested in Fulton County, Georgia. Why are these people still supporting this man? He shows high levels of racism and bigotry. And then all of a sudden, that will stick, and then it goes all over social media. Everybody picks up on it. I just don't understand it, Joseph.